Well, it's the first day of the third week, and last night the winds increased and the seas are beginning to build again. We were at 18 degrees 30 minutes north latitude approximately yesterday, and the winds were quite variable, so I decided to head south. We're at approximately 17 degrees north latitude right now, and the winds have certainly steadied up, and they're from the northeast. And during the night we had quite a few seas plow into the side of wave rovers, so as a result I've shortened sail. I've now put the third reef into the main, and that was one of the improvements I had done when I was in the Canaries. I went to the sailmaker and got that storm jib made, and also I had them put a third set of reefs into my mainsail, and it works great. The jib, which you can't see right now, it's behind the main, it's reefed as well, and the boat is under control. We're making between 4 and 5 knots, and we're making approximately west. I don't know if you can see the compass there, but we're holding pretty close to west right now, which is great. That's the direction we want to go. We're on a broad reach and we're on a starboard tack.
We're here at the sail loft in Port of Calero, and this is Keith, the sailwright, and he's working away on a jib. Keith, how do you keep yourself looking so young?
Easy living.
Now we're going to go take a look at some of the work that Keith did for me. So this is the storm sail that Keith found for me, and he recut it down to a size that's usable for wave rover. It's now about 40 square feet, and he put a new foot along here. New cringle's been put in, and just has a little bit of work to do putting a few more hanks on. And at the same time, if you're nice to the sailmaker, they'll let you stretch your jib out, as I did right here, and I was able to put all my hanks and grommets on using my own tools from Wave Rover. So that is now the completed jib, the jib that you would have seen us work on last week back in Prince Edward Island.
Keith is the sailwright who did the work putting the third reef point on Wave Rover's mainsail. It's hard to tell from the video, but some of these waves are probably about 3 meters, and when they come behind us like this, we have a tendency to yaw coming down the side, especially with the pressure from the wind. And we roll and we lose pressure on the sails, and then we yaw, but the Mark III recovers very quickly. So like I said, we're on a broad reach. We're mostly going with the wind, so it's hard to say, but the wind is probably 15 to 20 knots. But there are gusts in there which are shooting it much higher. You just saw the effects of a yaw right there. Anyway, this is the beginning of the third week at sea. Okay, so you can see over here, we'll make that bright. So over here, those are the Canaries. This little blue dot right here, that was where we were at the end of the first week. And then this little blue dot here, that's where we were at the end of the second week. So wave rover is indicated by the red arrow. And over here, these are the Lesser Antilles. And then over here is Panama. That's where we're going. So you can see we're starting from here. Probably that would be the halfway point. So we'll probably hit the halfway point sometime this week. I received a text message this morning from Mrs. Wave Rover. And although this will be old news by the time you see this video, we have surpassed 7,000 subscribers to the channel. So thank you everybody who has hit that subscribe button, all of you that have given me thumbs up, and all of you that have left positive comments. It really shows me a great deal of support and gives me the energy to keep making these videos. So thank you very much. Well, good morning. You just saw me on deck, and I just brought the mainsail down and secured it to the boom entirely. And the reason for that is all through last night we entered into a region of quite squally conditions, and we're still in it right now. And the boat was making unbelievable speeds, over 9 knots, and also it was careening all over the place, so it wasn't in control. So now we're back in control, and all we have is just a reef jib. I'd like to bring to your attention that Wave Rover now has a Patreon page, and you can find a link to that page in the video description below this video. Now, Patreon is a way that you, the viewer, can support the production of these videos. So this is Wave Rover wishing you fair winds and have a wonderful week.